After nearly 40 years, we are saying goodbye to Michelle Meredith this week. In her time at WESH, she has become one of the most lovable reporters on and off TV.
Oh yeah, for many good reasons. Her impact has been felt off camera too. Michelle has made a lasting mark on our community, our newsroom, and our hearts. Here's Michelle Imparato.
This Memorial Day weekend.
As a reporter, Michelle Meredith tells the stories that shape our community.
The students not only learn lessons in giving,
But when the cameras are off,
Let me see what you're wearing.
she's an integral character in the story of WESH 2 News.
She unites a newsroom because she's so magnetic. She's just so fun, and when she's in the room, everybody's just drawn to her.
In our newsroom, Michelle is a force, known not only for her unique sense of style, humor, and reporting,
Hi Jan, good morning.
but her passion, personal connections, and parties. Every Fat Tuesday, all eyes and cell phones are on Michelle.
It is an annual tradition here. People look forward to it. They love it from sales on down, and it's Michelle's own way of keeping her culture alive while bringing it to us. It's so special.
Armed with a trumpet, beads, and moon pies, Michelle puts on a show.
It'll be hard to see if we carry on that Fat Tuesday tradition or if we just play a video of Michelle, or maybe she comes back just for Fat Tuesday.
Oh my God, I see some more familiar faces.
And when it's time for someone at WESH 2 to move on to their next chapter, Michelle brings us all together.
Her going away parties are legendary.
Certified Five Below.
As are the party favors.
She raids Five Below and just gets like the wildest assortment of things that she can possibly find.
I got a cup of noodles costume where I got to dress up as a cup of noodles. I got some sunglasses that had a little mustache hanging down from them, and then some noisemakers.
Oh, there we go.
But behind the costumes and the celebrations, there's a deeper meaning.
Michelle is one of those people who goes out of her way to make you feel included and welcome.
Michelle has a great way with new employees, with interns, of making them not feel small, making them feel welcome, genuinely welcome, and just really showing them that there was a place for them in the newsroom.
Michelle has poured into generations of interns.
It was never a dull moment. We were always talking, but as soon as we would pull up to where we were supposed to be, we would then lock in and focus.
Teaching them tricks of the trade and supporting them as they pick up a microphone for the first time.
When you're an intern, that sense of love and encouragement is everything because you're so scared.
And when their internship comes to an end, of course, there's a gathering. Intern night.
And that was just a way for us to put everything aside, come together, ask questions, and really get a feel for, is this for us? I think all of that was just a testament to let us know that Michelle is someone who truly cares. She truly cared about the future of journalism.
So even as Michelle closes this chapter of her career, her story is far from over.
But we're running.
When they talk about your legacy lives on, it's Michelle Meredith. Her legacy will live on through everybody she's taught, everybody who's watched her. It's just so important, and there really is nobody else like her.
That's what I feel like, 20,000 leagues under the sea. Woo!
Oh.
I think one of the biggest joys of my career is, like you, Jesse,
Yeah.
I'm from here. I watched WESH 2 long before I ended up working in WESH 2, and I remember Michelle Meredith's reporting so vividly, and coming to the station, becoming her coworker, and realizing she is every bit off camera what she is on camera
Oh,
was
yeah.
just amazing to see. She is really that human being.
Yeah, for us Central Florida kids, I think it's a little bit even more special because we get to walk the halls and be coworkers with these legends, of local TV like, Gail and Michelle and Claire and McD. And so it's even more special in that sense. And they are who they are on TV, off TV as well. That's truly them. So, of course, we love to celebrate them when we can. So, Michelle, we're going to miss you.